good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching. This was good hip hop, man. You see, back with another review, man. And if you're artist, you don't see your artist on my channel, introduce me to the artist that you love. Let me know in the comments below. But today I'm talking about Grafh. He's from Queens. Today I'm talking about 38 Spesh. He's from Rochester. Both from New York, of course. They get together. They always put out some fire. Now I consider this more of a project than an album because it's like a collection of just great beats from 38 Spesh and a collection of great rhymes from Grafh. It doesn't seem like they were in actual album mode. I don't know. You guys can tell me right from wrong. How'd you guys feel about this project? It's called Art of Words. I like it. I've been sitting on it for a while. I've been listening to certain songs more than others and not really listening to it fluently like you would listen to albums. But eventually I got around to it and I dissected it. And now here's the review. So like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Stop playing. Let's talk about it. It's April 14th, 2023. This album came out. It's about 33 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, this was some controversy because when it came out, it got taken off the shelves because of some sample clearancing, I believe. And I believe a rapper was removed from one of the songs. I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say what's going on, what happened, but the album was released prior, then it was taken off the shelf, and then it was put back on. So that's why I was shaky to like even review it because I'm like, what's going on with this project? So anyway, shout out to Grafh, shout out to 38 Spesh, shout out to the Trust Gang. So like I said, I'm going to Queens, going to Rochester to visit these two established MCs, producers, and just artists in general. They put together Art of Words, April 14, 2023. The first track is Life's the Same. Two of the best artists basically back to work, man. They worked together in the past, of course. They know each other. They're kind of like, in that pack. They're in that group of rappers and lyricists that respect each other, that have similar cadences and similar street tales and similar life situations. So, and they connect. And when they connect, they put out a lot of fire. So 38 Spesh behind the boards on this particular project. He does rap on one song, but he's pretty much behind the boards producing. So 38 Spesh behind the boards is soulful and fine-tuned on this song. With Graph's wordplay, we are blessed with meaningful and compelling content. So just shout out to Grafh, because Grafh could rap. He's just one of those rappers that can rap. Like he's not out there, just throwing words out there. He's actually making sense and putting things together and making us proud that hip hop is a genre to be reckoned with. So number 2, Rain Falls featuring Conway the Machine. Shout out to Conway, man. Conway always come on somebody's album and stamps the package, man. So Rain Falls featuring Conway the Machine. Track creates hip hop goosebumps and is grimy to the bone. When lyrics get together, or when lyricists get together, more than rain falls, man. We get storms brew, and we get great lyricists together. Storms brew with artists like Conway and Grafh when they connect, man. So this is not just raining. Now it's called Rain Falls, but when they get together, it's like lightning and thunder. It's like you get two great artists, two great lyricists together. They create thunderstorms, man. Number 3, Life is Beautiful featuring Bun B. Shout out to Bun B. Shout out to rappers from the South, man. The upbeat track gets the rappers in a good mood, and as they entertain us with bars that reflect, their beautiful lives. Things, what's going on with them. Their troubles. Now they living good lives. They're getting the money, so they brag a little bit. They talk a little bit about what's going on. So it's a fun song, fun record. Feature Bun B, adds some southern vibes as Grafh ends the track with some boss tendencies, in the record. So shout out to this connection, because you wouldn't never think Bun B would be rapping with Grafh. So I like where hip hop's going nowadays, and I like the underground. I like the way everyone's connecting. Like you might think Graph's underground, but Grafh been around for a while. Grafh and 38 been around for a while, so y'all better look into their discographies, look into their records, their projects. They been putting out fire and heat for some time. And just like Bun B's listening. He knows who's out here, who's rapping good. And he said, you know what? I'm joining your mission, man, and I'm gonna rap with you. So shout out to Bun B rapping on this joint, man. Number 4, Every Day featuring Dave East, man. I like Dave East, man. I know it's funny because Dave East says on the track, because everybody talk about Dave East, if he's either a Dave East fan or not. I'm a Dave East fan. I like Dave East. He even says on here like, "Oh, y'all don't like me? What's going on?" Like, but Every Day featuring Dave East. Rappers take their verses to the streets over this fast tempo joint. That every day is an illegal hustle, but shout out to Dave East, man. I'm a huge fan, like I said. And shout out to street bars. People got the street bars. They've lived this life. They had this life. Of course, they're not living it anymore. You know, they're trying to get away from situations as such. And I don't think any of these rappers are actually doing any of this street stuff. They're just reflecting on it. And, you know, because it's majority of their street time or time in general was, you know what I'm saying, or their good times, bad times, and their interesting times were from the streets. So that's why you hear a lot of rappers still rap about the streets. You know, it's kind of them reflecting. It's kind of them like writing their books. They're writing their chapters of their books through these rhymes. So, you know, I respect street bars. I respect street rhymes and people that still rap. Like, just don't take it serious. You know, these dudes ain't still selling drugs or doing crime. Like, you know, just take it lightly when you hear these bars, man. These people, just like movies. Go watch, you know, a violent movie, man. What you gonna do? Go outside and go crazy? It's a movie. Relax. Number 5, Maggie Simpson featuring Gibbs. Shout out to Gibbs. The beat gives you a head nod factor as feature Gibbs. You know, grips that Maggie Simpson, and he grips the mic, man. He's gripping that mic on here, man. He's in the booth. They both ride the beat seamlessly and create energy throughout the record. So another song that's fire, man. You know, great tempo, just great rhymes and beats. Grafh and 30 Spesh, man. When I'm telling you, when they get together, they don't play around. They're trying to make these quality hit records. And I think on here they made hit records. You know, I don't think they were in album mode. And this is a difference. You know, like certain projects, I'd be like, yo, album, this is a dope album. It's a dope album. I'm gonna keep saying that. But this was a dope project. It's a dope project. You know, 10 records, you know, full of heat, full of bangers. And it don't got that flow, but you could tell they're passionate, just as passionate and just as you know, creative on the project. So like it's a dope project. It's a dope 10 record project. Album, you want to call it an album still, but usually when people say album, it's like they think of stuff like something you can like listen to over and over and over and throughout, and you just kind of like bring it to that classic theme. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call this a classic, but I would call, he got some classic records on here, some classic songs on here that's dope, that will carry on, you know, throughout. Let's talk about number 6, Already. The track is funky and allows you to already know it's going to be a rewindable song with graphs, metaphors, and messages you crave for more than just one verse. This is just one. See, like stuff like this. This is what I'm talking about. This record's too short. Dope record. You're like, oh, the beat's fire, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? His hook, his chorus is fire, and then, you know, Grafh raps, and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then all of a sudden he ends the record, and you're like, what happened? Like you're looking for another verse or a feature or something. It's like a 2-minute record, and you're like, ah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you got great songs on here, great records on here, records that could have been stronger or better because if they were longer or they had more features or something on it. Like it's just like, huh? Like you just cut it off right there. Like, and that's what a lot of rappers doing nowadays. Y'all know, you know, a lot of rappers doing one verse, maybe 2 verses. You know, some even producers are just doing 1.5 minutes beats and 2-minute beats, and they're sending it to rappers, and then rappers are like, I rap on this. So Oh, y'all let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like short songs sometimes. It depends on how it's set up. But some songs I get attached to, and I'm like, damn, it's over already. And this is one of them. Already was one of them. So I'm like, man, what happened? It was too short. So number 7, Going Up. I like this joint. This one's fire. This track glows off this album like it stands alone. The beat rocks and knocks, allowing Grafh to be in his lyrical element. Records as such have you screaming trust throughout the record. This is like the songs. This is what I'm talking about. Like songs like this, you go, oh yeah. If they had 10 of these joints, and not saying they don't got. There's other ones on here that I marked as 5 mics, but they had like at least certain ones like this throughout the record. Then I'd be like, yo, this is a dope album because it's like three and a half minutes of pure rapping, pure fire, pure beats. Like this is just like it gets you in the zone, man. And Going Up is one of those records that you're like, yo, did you hear that song from Grafh and 38? This will be one of the ones that they go crazy about. Number 8, too, Finesse featuring Streetz, another great record. 38, Spesh returns to the soul and soulful type of sound and creates another acceptable track, right? Grafh is one of those rappers that just is fire, man. Be honest, he's one of my favorite rappers. Grafh is one of my favorite rappers. 38 Spesh is one of my favorite rappers, but he don't only raps on one song. I think he raps on the next song. But you know what I mean? So he's one of my favorite producers too, 38. So, but yeah, Grafh is just a dope rapper, plain and simple. He's a great lyricist. You know what I'm saying? And it's great lyricism on this project. And speaking of a good rapper and good lyricism, Streetz. Streetz falls in that category. Streetz, believe he's down with Griselda now currently. But prior to signing to Griselda, Streetz has been that dude and that everybody's been like, yo, did you hear you hear that dude Streetz? Like he doesn't disappoint. Every time he raps, he's coming for your throat. So shout out to Streetz, man. It's like I don't know how he don't run out of bars. He just be barring it up, man. It's crazy. Number 9, Dirty Work. This is featuring 38 Spesh, of course, produced by 38 Spesh too. But the light action Western Desperado track presents a Mexican drug lord vibe. 38 and Grafh wrap up this song with clean bars, dirty lyrics, and words of art. So I like this record. And this is another record that I was like, man, if they just, because I know 38's producing more this year. Like he goes back and forth. He'll rap more one year and then he'll produce more like in one year. This is kind of like the year that 38 Spesh is kind of producing more. So like if you look around, he's producing a lot of tracks for different various rappers and stuff like that, which is dope. And he's rapping too. So shout out to that. Sound like he's doing it half and half this year. So he's kind of mixing it up. But I believe he's doing more producing and more, playing the backdrop with the beats. But he raps on this one, and I wouldn't mind, everybody requests. I wouldn't mind an album between, Grafh and 30 Spesh rapping back and forth. But just when you hear songs like this, you're like, damn. Matter if they rapped on every song, if 38 Spesh rapped on every song. So you kind of go bananas like that. But it is what it is, and maybe they're doing that in the near future. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting for the 38 Spesh, Ransom, and Shay Noah album. Where is it? Let me know. Y'all what's up, man? Like 2-3 years ago, y'all said that album was coming out. 38. What's up? 38 Spesh, Ransom, Shay Noah. Where's that album at? And I know Grafh probably jump on there, on that album. I'm pretty sure Grafh is on that album. But yeah, let's subscribe, ring notification bell, man. Say ring the bell, share, comment, all that. Get the gear, get the books, man. I got 3 books out. Look in the comments, look in the description below. I got 3 books out, 3 hip hop books. I talk about your favorite artists in these books, man. It's dope. They funny, entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I make sure the books keep your attention because everyone got a short attention span these days. So when I write kind of like I do these reviews. I have fun with them. All right, number 10, 36 Chambers, man. They kind of channel some of the woo in this joint. The album is full of good sounds. greater lyrics, and that equal to a couple of Bull chambers. When I say that, I mean like this ain't 36 chambers. You're not matching 36 chambers, the album on this album. Just not. I don't know what they were trying to say on this cut, but you say 36 chambers, I think of the masterpiece that RZA and that group Wu-Tang created. And so like that could naming your song certain things and incorporating certain things in your songs can either hit or miss. And this was a miss. Number 10 was a miss. It was a good song, but it was a miss when you compare it to 36 Chambers and you make me think about Wu-Tang. But, all in all, this was a good project, like I said. It's an okay album, if you want to call it an album. And just a lot of hot singles, a lot of individual hot singles, dope singles. And, I like when, people of this caliber, 38 and Grafh, work together. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I like the project. I like the project, man. What you guys rate the project? What you guys rate the album? Let me know in the comments below. 2023 TCF Music Group. You know what I'm saying? They put out quality work. They're doing what they need to do, man. I like it, man. We coming back from Queens, where Grafh is from. We coming back from Rochester, where 38 Spesh is from, man. We back in Boston. We back in the Bean, man. Listen, man. Like I said, I got 3 books out. Go get the book. Go support if you can, man. And get the gear too. I got a lot of merch that's hot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got you. It get your you know what I'm saying, your street code up right. You know what I'm saying? You have some good gear, man. Get the gear, get the books, man. All right, man, it's Marquis Walker, man, aka Cevere, aka Cincerely Yours, man. I'm here for hip hop. Let me know in the comments below if I'm missing your artist, or you got some music or whatever's going on, because I can't hear everything. I only got 2 ears. Let me know what I'm missing out there when it comes to hip hop, R&B, any music genre, but just, mostly hip hop, but any genre that's dope. You got good music, recommend it in the comments. One love. Love over hate. Peace.